YouTube. What's up, Detroit? Will from Bedell Management with a quick update. As you can see, we will be doing the landscaping soon. It's not what this video is about though. It's more about update on the house, how everything look, and found out how did they break into the car, because I know I set the alarm and everything, but if you can see it right there, that's a screwdriver. With some cars, you just stick a screwdriver underneath there and will unlock the car, which disables the alarm. So that's how they stole the tools. I had them in the back seat that night, and I normally take them in, but I didn't that night, being lazy. But I did set the alarm, so I feel better about that. But you know, you got to keep going if you decide you want to stay in this business, and you know, you just keep it going. So we getting back there. We getting back. Just bought that new DeWalt case about a week and a half ago. The last one was filled. This one's not even probably like almost half filled. I bought that about a month ago. That was a DeWalt circular saw and hammer drill. I bought this one. This was just a little cheap 4 combo kit just to get started off, back to doing this. I had the tool belt, had to buy a brand new hammer, some new electrical stuff, of course. But let's go back with the video. I can get the tools up. It'll take me about a year to get all the tools that got stolen, but do what you gotta do to keep it going. Well, as y'all can see, the wall is done. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was. But the one problem that we have by this house not having a foundation, we're getting a lot of water underneath the basement, which is backflowing upwards. Now, before I filled all this in, I explained to my partner we need to put a drain system in there since we down here. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to listen. So, in other words, this whole area right here puddles up like a lake, even though it's not filled all the way up. I understand the gutters are not done, and once all that's done, we'll eliminate a lot of water. But if we would have put that drain in there like I asked him to, could have sent that water all the way out there. But we're not gonna get started about what shoulda, coulda, and why. So the wall turned out nice. Let's go inside. Now I got the drywall going in. Now I can set this door frame. And that's what I try to explain to people in Detroit. Your walls are thicker than your normal new construction doors. So once again, you line your door frame up with the wall and level it as best you can. So as you can see, that side of the wall, this door is not level, it's just put in. Only has 4 screws in it. So we're gonna push this back to there and level it all up so I can put the jam extender on outside. By this being a multiple addition house, this is what we gotta go through. The reason why this drywall is not done, because I had to cut a shim, a couple of them, all the way down to here so I can bring the drywall up. Simple fix, stuff you learn over time that a lot of people won't understand and won't do. They would try to put that drywall up there and put some other stuff up there. But that's going down the basement. Okay, furnace room's been drywalled. Gotta slap another coat on it. I had a new guy mudding, and he, of course, put too much on. And the way you learn about putting too much mud on, you have that person sand it all off. Then they'll learn that you cannot do drywall in one coat. So, had him do that. But my other guys end up sanding these walls down here. This wall from up and probably to about right there, I gotta actually take down and remortar it. People don't listen, but I'm not gonna get into that again. this is why we should have did that drain. Because the foundation underneath this house is actually 3 rows of bricks that they just set down in there and they built the house, built the wall up from there. As you can see, the closet is done. Got the little walkthrough to get underneath the steps because it is storage underneath the steps. This is a bedroom now. And it's only a bedroom because I wanted to support the living room and dining room walls and floors better, because this house was almost like a wave of different levels. It's still not 100% level, but it's better than what it was. So what you see right there is something add on. And that's what I try to explain to customers. When you're almost done with a project, don't come in adding something on, then think you're supposed to get it done for $10. It's not going to happen. Don't think that the time that you gave me to do the job is going to stay the same time. It's not, because I have to stop, measure, figure out what material, how long is it going to take me and 2 guys to do it, and what am I going to go through once we get underneath the floor. As you can see, whoever was messing with the plumbing before did this. Now this is the old way of doing it. This is a floor drain, and that basically connects into in the backyard somewhere. We're gonna cap it right there, and we're gonna run that into this. This was just cut right there and buried. So we're gonna change all this, which is not in the deal, which wasn't in the plan, which is gonna be fun to do. Yeah, haha. I'm glad I actually went to school for plumbing. By the way, I am a plumber by trade. Everything else I learned from videos, books, trial and error, talking to inspectors, talking to other good contractors. So that's how I became what I am today. So the plumbing is done. Just got to hook up the laundry tub, shut off valve, and we got water. As you can see, service panel put in. I got to put in one more circuit. Let me walk over here and not fall in a lake wheel that I made down here. That looks like a beautiful wire job. See, can I get y'all a little closer? Look how we got the neutrals going to where they're supposed to go. Got your grounds going where they're supposed to go. All your hots is nice and neat. Inspector come in and look at that, he loves it. And I'm real cool with a lot of inspectors that when they actually see who's doing the job, they just get back in their trucks. They call me when you're done, Will. And I like that. That's because I don't do rig work. I don't try to hide stuff. I want everything up to code because I have a philosophy of do the job right, make sure it's done correctly, and so you don't have to come back, because I'm an extremely busy person. I do one job at a time. I try not to do another job unless it's absolutely have to do it. But as you can see, the wall came out beautiful. I say I give it a 87%, 100% correct wall. So I give it 87% because it is a little bow in it. Because once again, I have a partner that has to have his opinion in everything. And literally had to stop him one day and let him know, I don't sell houses, so I don't tell you how to sell houses. You don't do remodeling or rehab, so stop telling me how to do something I've been doing since 1986. So we still got some stuff to finish up here and there to tie everything in. The guys won't be here for a couple of days because I'm gonna finish this drywall in this kitchen. I got some drywall upstairs you'll see in a minute. And I'm gonna throw the first coat of mud on everything. So by the time they get here, they will be able to just come straight in and do the final coats of mud and sanding. It's gonna be a 2 or 3 day process. Then we'll prime it. Then we'll leave it to the painters. I will do a paint job, but the only way I would do a paint job, I have to get paid like a painter. And most people in Detroit don't want to pay what a painter actually gets. So I don't paint. But let's walk into the second floor bathroom. So far, this is the second bathroom. We basically got it wired up and everything. I don't have the switch hooked up yet. So let me just touch these 2 wires together. So, just a little half bath. You know, I'm gonna put a wall mount medicine cabinet. A little 18-inch vanity, new toilet. So, you know, mud. Looks a lot better than, we put the new vent in. So that's that pipe you see going through the kitchen ceiling. Okay. Got all the new wires ran through the house. This is like how I like to do a house. Don't go in playing around trying to do a little small budget, but you want to bring in the high price material. If you're going to do something right, do it right. This whole house will be getting wired up, all new wires. Because there's multiple wires in this house, and certain stuff that was hooked up downstairs was also hooked up in bedrooms. So I don't like messing with that stuff, especially when all the wires was cut out the basement. It was gonna be a problem trying to find out what go to what, and it's gonna constantly be a problem. But we got the new stuff. I decided at the last minute, yeah, I hate living rooms that don't have light. So I installed 3 lights in here because this switch right here, oh, hey, how do it look now? We got a nice 36-inch opening, put our modem back up. Now you can get a refrigerator in here with no problem. The doorway was actually 28 inches wide, not the exterior door, the interior bifold doors that was up here was 28 inches wide. You would not have be able to get a refrigerator or anything in that door. But the other reason why I put the lights up there is because the switch on the right was controlling plugs that I just actually thought about. There's a plug right there. I'm gonna have to talk to my guys about that. It's a plug right there. So the switch on the right used to control the plugs that you would hook a lamp up to. A lot of people don't buy lamps anymore. So instead of running plugs, I installed 3 lights. As you can see, they work. It's gonna brighten it up in here nice. And you know, if they get the one that you can turn off from the light itself, then you don't have to have all 3 on. I had so much problems with this because a lot of this power that was coming to this box was actually inside the power is coming from upstairs somewhere. So I'm not going upstairs today. I'll show y'all upstairs on the next one. It's basically done other than the bathroom. But then again, let me take you up there real quick because I got a phone call coming in. So I'm gonna answer that in a minute. This one I'm hoping I can tie into the attic because the power is coming from upstairs. So we can get this drywall on. Oh, and got some of the new windows in, most of them. So let me walk you through how everything look up here. You remember how bad it was. So this is what we give you now. A beautiful home from Horrible Home. This is the last electrical I gotta do. I could have had this finished, but I'm also doing training for a couple of guys, so some days I had planned on doing stuff, I can't do it because I gotta make sure the guys doing the stuff right. And so far as you can see, This room needs a couple little touch-ups, but they're doing a beautiful job. So show you the bathroom, then I'm gonna cut this video. We shortened the closet for the bedroom and added a linen closet and moved the tub over. This tub didn't have a shower. Most people don't take baths anymore. So, oh, these are the lines that's going up, that's gonna go up in the attic and run the power up here. I'm saying we got the plumbing in, got the drain ran better. It was done before how they had it running. So it's in. Insulation in the walls, as you can see, since we opened it up, they didn't have any insulation. I'm not gonna put none in the ceiling because I don't have the vents and I need that air movement to go through there, so I'm not gonna put any insulation up in the ceiling. But we got the new frame built for the tub, and the only reason we did it was specifically to get a shower in here. So we tore up this bathroom, moved the bathtub, did all this work just to put a shower in here. But you do what you have to do. Oh, and I gotta put a header up there. Forgot about that. See what's going on with that piece of wood. Now, in fact, I'm gonna drop it right there. You don't need a tall header here. Not gonna be a door. Figure out what I'm gonna do with this wall here. Most likely I'm gonna try to get that tile off. I'm not gonna tear the wall up. Skim coat it real quick, call it a day. This bathroom will be laid out with tile. So what kind, not sure yet. But it will be definitely drywall today. Got a lot of little work to do in here. Got the floor put down for the closet, that's done. Got the access panel built for the shower. And matter of fact, I'm glad that I'm looking at it because I got to reverse that 2x4 and put that in the front so I can mount the shower so they can work on the shower. Okay, this extra stuff to do, no problem. But I'm about to get out of here. I got to make this phone call. See y'all on the next video. Will from Bedell Management out.